Nice to meet you.
It's good.
Drone master. Do you like that?
Drone master.
Drone master sounds like Lord of the Rings.
Age.
That's right. So we're at Queen's Park here. Barry's going to turn up in a second, and we're just going to do a bit of a drone lesson so that we can get some tracking shots and aerial shots out at Broken Hill. Very different day to what we were expecting at Broken Hill, but you know, it could rain down there. Could be like Ireland. Could be as green as we are now.
Maybe the film will have to be postponed because it rains too much and gets too green. Just like it was on Mad Max.
Well, that's right. No, but my theory is that the radiation just makes the plants grow like greener. I'll just pump up the contrast. But yeah, we'll get some drone footage today. Drone. Barry's getting his drone lesson so he can crash it into a crater at Broken Hill. Just joking.
These are a bit noisy. Okay. We'll self-level. It needs a little tap just to self-level. Okay. So the drone is now sitting ready to go. Next task is to turn on the controller and turn on the wireless uplink. Both switches go into the... Okay? The way that you do that is you flick this S1 switch 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you flick the switch once, you point the red down, and you rotate the drone once. And that sets the home base. Now your home base should be somewhere... What we do is we just take it up to about 20, 30 feet, yeah? And then just hold it up there. So. Hold it. Okay? Now. It's alive. Because it's being effective. And I'm keeping it low at the moment because of the wind. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly the drone back to us. Okay, so I'm going to tilt it forward and fly the drone back to us. Now you've got to remember, when you're flying towards you, you get overfly. If I stop, the drone continues to drift. Yeah? What you can do in that situation is just go back. In overfly, what you can do is you can actually stop the drone dead. I'm going to land it and turn the motor. Okay? So I'm going to rotate and then come towards us gently. You get a bit of ground effect when you're coming in on the ground because the downdraft. Okay, now I'm going to come down. I'm going to get it on the ground and cut the motors by time. Alright? Start. Yeah? And that's why you want a good open space. I'm a bit concerned about the road. Okay? Okay. Give it the gas. This one to lift up. Give it more. And stop. Okay? This one slides backwards.
Let's stop raining. Barry's doing
No,
the setup.
The propellers are I'll give you fresh propellers, but the old propellers that we're using are underneath the controller. So
Barry's taking the controls from unpacking to aviation.
just leave that there for the time being. One switch up and down 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop. And flick the switch once, up and down. Point the red bands so that they're facing down, and do another 360 dance. Put the device down, and you'll now be locked on. Release both buttons, make sure that one tips up because it sticks. Okay. Okay. Left hand controller to fly up. Go up about 15-20 meters.
How did that feel, Barry? First,
Yeah, no,
second flight.
You know, for a second flight, it felt good. Yeah, I think, you know,
It looked good, yeah.
more you do it, obviously.
Okay, so drone training's going well. It stopped raining, and I'm standing here in open space, and then Michael's going to fly in the drone, and we're just trying this gradient shot, just experimenting with the idea of the money shot for the desert psychic phone call scene. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so Michael's got the drone somewhere. There it is. He's going to fly it out to the goalposts. And he's going to bring it back in towards me. And he's going to give me the file, so we'll see how we go. Okay, so here it comes. Third strike, almost. Here she comes. Camera phone.
Motor's on. In. Okay, back to the normal position, flick that one back. Oh, it's turned off. What's happened? Have a little. Sometimes it gets confused, and if it gets confused, you just go through the startup process again. Okay, fly it up confidently. Get up to about 20 feet, 30 feet confidently. Just go straight up. Go on, straight up. Go. Go. Back. Okay, stop. Slide back. Slide back towards that goalpost. Okay, that's looking pretty square. Alright. Maybe you could just drift across a little left, a little right, sorry, other way. On the right controller. Other way. Okay, hold it there. Now rotate it so that we're square. Okay. Now you're gonna pull down on the left controller and push away on the right controller and fly it towards us. Please fly it. Okay. Fly it forward, fly it forward. No, you lost it. Stop. Rotate it towards us so that the red's towards us. Gently, just keep it smooth. Okay. Rotate a bit more. You're above that black line. That's good. Fly backwards. That's good. Okay, keep flying backwards. And stop. Now fly backwards. Now rotate. Fly backwards on the right controller. That's it. Good. Taking it backwards. You may lose back and forth.
Oh, this is great. Like, I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, Barry, that's great.
Well, we'll see what we've got. Okay.
You'll get this in
Yeah. Okay. That's
easy.
Okay. Hold position.
I'll take it back.
Okay, fly back.
Director of weird apocalyptic film murdered by AD with drone.
Right, fly back here and land it. A ranger coming. Nobody's going to see us. Okay, stop. Fly forward. Right hand control, fly forward.
Is he got his lights on?
Yeah, it is. Okay, give it to me. I'll fly back. We lost control. So we lost it. So now I'm going back.
This is why we have.
Okay, if you lose it and you want to land it, you flick the right hand.
Okay, so we've just completed a very professional flight lesson on the drone. Well, I didn't do anything, I just sort of sat there and felt sick. And Barry did all the work. And so it went well. It rained in the beginning, but we got there in the end. And thank you. So the drone is looking good. It's got a few idiosyncrasies, but that's why you do these things, so you can work them out in advance. It needs a more SD card because it doesn't have. It's only got a 4 gig card at the moment, so I think I've got an old one for my GoPro we can slap in there. This is all boring information, but I feel like a shit. I think that schedule and shot list broke my soul. It just took so long. Anyway, it's done now. I feel good that it's done. And if we still want a storyboard, I might just find out who can draw in the cast crew and make them draw little storyboard pictures on the way there. So I'm going to go home now. I'm going to put the laptop in the bed next to me and I'm going to work from home with the kids screaming and yelling. Okay, shit, was any of that on? Did I just record any of that? I'm not sure I did. Drone lesson went well. I feel sick. I'm going to bed.